the uptick in thoughts or threats or plans about the assassination of public figures and public officials. Ryan Routh, who was the gentleman that hid in the bushes at President Trump's golf club in Florida with the intent to potentially kill him. He was also interested in finding a rocket-propelled grenade launcher to attack the president's plane. Then candidate Trump, now President Trump's plane.
Right. An institute at Rutgers put out a study this week that it said that they surveyed about 1,200 people and found that people who identified as center left were, more than half believed that it was at least somewhat justifiable to assassinate either President Trump or his top Department of Government Efficiency advisor, Elon Musk. So it was all reflected in this very interesting study that we wrote about. Attitudes have changed so that more people think that this is actually okay. And the one interesting warning that came out of this study was that they feared that this could translate into real world actions. Now, so far, there have been, as we know, 2 assassination attempts against President Trump. The second one involving this guy, Ralph, who very interestingly, had this laid out plan to try to assassinate the president. And he ended up trying to do it with a semi-automatic weapon. But he had tried to obtain a Stinger missile, writing to an associate in Ukraine where he had traveled. He was a big pro-Ukraine, anti-Russia. He wanted U.S. funding to continue for Ukraine. But he reached out to an associate there, warning that President Trump, if reelected, would be bad for Ukraine, and then said, this is the plane he gets on and off every day. He sent the guy an image of Trump's campaign plane and asked if he could ship him a Stinger missile to try to take out the plane. I mean, you can't even believe this stuff.